let's do it. Hi, everyone. Hope that you all are doing good today. If you don't know me, my name is Alaina, and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. I kind of have a twisty theme going on here. We'll do a lot of twists, and we're also going to play around with a little handstand drill, because if you know me, I love inversions, and I love teaching them, and I like to have fun. So no expectations on yourself, just have some fun. And I'm excited to be here, practicing together, but apart. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to start in a child's pose. So taking your knees wide, just really stretch your arms out. Taking a little stretch. And then maybe relaxing them a bit by bending your elbows, letting your shoulders drop a little farther down to the mat. Really using this moment to settle into your mat today. Maybe you had a little hectic morning like I did, and you just need this moment to relax and to breathe. So just really settle in. Use your breath to ground you to your mat today. Listen for it. Breathing with sound. Count your inhales and match them with your exhales. Notice that it may be cool going in, warm coming out. And just let any thoughts that come to mind that might be distracting you from your moment, the moment right now, just let them pass by. Acknowledge them, and then just come back to your breath. We have two goals today, and that's just to breathe and to be present. If you haven't already, activating that Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the nose, constricting the back of the throat, making sound with your breath. When you're ready, bring a little bit of movement, maybe rocking forehead side to side. And then on a deep inhale, walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Maybe taking that left hand over the right for a little bit more. Breathing into that left side body. Next, inhale, walk them over to the left side of the mat. Taking the right hand over left. Breathing into the right side of the body. And walk your hands back to the center of the mat. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale as you sigh it out. And then walk your hands to underneath your shoulders as you come up to a tabletop position. Hands are below shoulders, knees below hips, nice flat back. Inhale, bring the right hand up and over, gaze to the right hand. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder comes down. Left hand can stay where it is, or you can take a half bind. You can stretch it out long in front of you. Inhale, come back up, bringing the right hand back over, gaze up. Exhale, bring it back down underneath your shoulders, switching sides. Left hand comes up and over, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder down. Taking the right arm wherever is comfortable. Slowly release the left arm as it comes back up and over. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. We're going to go through some cat and cow rolls. So if you're unfamiliar with that, start in kind of a child's pose, bringing the hips down to your heels. As you inhale, start to round through the back as you shift forward, bringing your shoulders past your wrists. Then exhale, arch the back as you gaze up, bringing the hips back down. Inhale, round, pivot forward. Exhale, arch the back, gaze up, send it back down. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And move through that about 5 rounds on your own. You can take any other cat and cow movements that feel good for you today. This is your practice. Maybe close your eyes and really feel the movement. Listen for your breath. And then when you're finished with your rounds, no rush. Come back to a neutral spine. Step the hand foot forward, come into downward facing dog. Pressing the heels down, it's okay if they don't touch. Spreading fingers wide. Take a deep inhale in this down dog. Exhale it out. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, ragdoll position. Head is heavy. Maybe there's a slight bend in your knees. Release your hands back down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, mountain pose, arms overhead. Gaze up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Locate your heartbeat with your thumb knuckles. Close your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms back up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right hand comes back. Up and around. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left hand comes back. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank. Shift forward, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, up, baby cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, up, baby cobra. Maybe peeling the hands off the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, flip the toes under. Press back up, high plank. Downward facing dog on an exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dogs or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, put the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through sun sail. A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Lean downward facing dog. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose. Sit the hips back. Maybe heel toe your feet closer together. Arms up by your ears or bring them down to your heart center. Deep inhale. Exhale, let the heels come up high on the toes. Use your breath for balance. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders are square, gaze is front. Now bring the palms together as you gaze up towards your hands. Keep a bend in that front knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the front foot, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Gazes to the front. Palms together, gaze up. Bend in the front knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands back down, frame the front foot, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose, sitting it back. Maybe sit a little deeper. Deep inhale. Exhale, lift the heels. Come up onto the toes. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms together, gaze up. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands back down, frame the front foot, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg, left leg. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, arms come up. Deep exhale. Inhale, palms together. Deep inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, step it back, chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog on your exhales. Take about 3 rounds of breath here. When you're ready, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it through your hands, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Inhale, arms come up. Come down a little deeper, bending into that front knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right hand comes back behind you. Gaze to the back hand. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, once again, right hand comes down and around. Gaze to the back. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Tip forward. Twisting over to the right, hooking right, left elbow to right knee. Draw your thumb knuckles to the center of your chest. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling for a little extra challenge. Open up the arms on an inhale. And then from here, keeping the twist, we're going to come up to standing. Arms are open to the right. Then bring your right hand down to the back leg and reverse it. So left hand's up. From here, lower the back knee down to the floor, keeping that twist. Untuck the toes. Now we're in a reverse lunge position here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot. Sitting the hips back, half splits. Maybe draw your forehead to your shin. Right toes point up. Bend into that front knee, coming into a low lunge once again. Exhale, half splits once again. Inhale, bend into that front knee. Planting the left hand down, we're going to take side plank. Lifting the back knee. Take your peace fingers, grab onto your big toe. And as you roll to the left side, bring that foot with you. You can always release the foot from the hand if it doesn't feel right, or lower the knee. Use your core strength here. Squeeze the core to lift a little higher. Exhale, release the foot if you have it. Bringing the right hand back down to the floor, moving through vinyasa, meeting down or facing dog on your exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, the arms come up. Standing up tall in the toes of the back foot. Bending deeply into the front knee. Relax the shoulders down. Deep inhale. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left hand comes back. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, open twist once again. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Tipping forward, twisting over to the left, right elbow to left knee. Open up the arms if it's in your practice. Gaze up towards that hand. Keeping that twist, come up to standing. Reverse it, right hand comes up. Carefully lower that back knee down to the mat, untuck the toes. Come into that reverse lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the front foot. Sitting it back, half splits. Left toes point up. Keep the breath nice and deep here. Inhale, come up to low lunge. Exhale, half split once again. Inhale, come up low lunge. Lift the back knee and tuck the toes. Another side plank here. Right hand plants. Left peace fingers grab onto left toes. Rolling up to the right side, side plank. Squeeze your core. Keep breathing. Lower the foot back down, lower the hand, move through vinyasa, meeting downward facing dog on your exhale. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, the arms come up. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your hands behind your lower back. Press the knuckles down, humble warrior. Bowing forward. Opening up the shoulders here. Head should be hanging heavy. Lower the hands back down to the lower back. Plant the left hand on the mat by your foot. Inhale, take a twist. Right hand comes up. Back toes, flip to the crescent foot. Again, inhale as you come up, keeping that twist crescent lunge. Inhale, bring arms up in front. Exhale, cactus your arms, hover the knee over the mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, cactus and hover the knee. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, chaturanga. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace them. Humble warrior on your exhale, bowing forward. Lower the hands to the lower back. Plant the right hand down. Pivot the back toes up. Taking that twist, left hand up. Inhale, come up to standing, keeping that twist and crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus the hands, dip the knee. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, chaturanga. Meeting downward facing dog on your exhale. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior two. Opening the arms up. Straighten to that front leg. We're going to come into revolved triangle pose. Pivoting forward. The cartwheel the hands, so the left hand comes down by your right foot, and the right hand comes up to the sky. You can use your block here, or a hand can be on the shin or the floor, whatever's comfortable. Gaze up towards that front hand if it's comfortable. Inhale, slowly come up to standing, keeping that twist, and we're going to reverse our revolved triangle pose. So left hand comes up. Carefully bend into that front knee, bringing the left hand down, revolved half moon. So left leg lifts, right hand comes up. This pose can feel a bit awkward, so use your breath to stabilize you. Exhale, lower that back foot down. Inhale as you come up to crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Now gaze behind you to your left hand, bending into that left knee, coming down to Skandasana or half lunge here. So right leg is straight, right toes point to the ceiling, flex into that foot to engage the back of the leg. Plant your left hand down, taking a twist, right hand comes up. Gaze towards the right hand. Exhale, bring the hand back down, framing the left hand as we pivot forward, stepping it back, chaturanga, meeting downward facing dog, facing the other side of your mat. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior two. Windmilling the arms open. Straightening into that front leg, another revolved triangle. Reaching forward, cartwheeling the hand down, right hand plants, left hand comes up. Gaze towards your left hand. Inhale, slowly come up to standing, reversing that revolved triangle pose, right hand comes up. Exhale as you cartwheel the hands, revolved half moon, right hand plants, right leg lifts. Gaze up towards your left hand. Squeeze your core and breathe. Exhale, plant the back foot. Inhale, come up to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Gaze towards the right hand to the front of your mat, bending to that right foot, another Skandasana. Coming all the way down, left foot points up to the ceiling. Plant the right hand down, left hand comes up, take a twist. Bringing both hands down, pivoting the back foot, framing the front foot, stepping it back, chaturanga. Meeting in downward facing dog on your exhale. Once you're in downward facing dog, inhale as you look forward, exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet about hip distance apart. Gorilla pose, hands underneath your feet, palms up. Inhale, give yourself a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, wing out your elbows, pulling yourself down. Release your hands from your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe heel toe your feet closer together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, sit it back, chair pose. Maybe heel toe your feet even closer so your big toes touch. Hands at heart center. Dip forward and twist over to the right. Hooking left elbow to right knee. Gaze up. If you notice your knees are staggering, press your knees together. Open up your arms. Bring your hands back together if not already. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to mountain pose, bringing that right knee with you, one-legged mountain pose. Take your left hand, grab onto your right foot, revolved hand to foot pose. Maybe you grab onto your big toe, straighten into that front, the right leg. Right hand comes out. Find your balance. And then switch your gaze to the back of your mat. If you fall out, that's okay. Come back in. Use your breath. Squeeze your core to find balance. Release your hand, release your foot from your hand, keeping it lifted. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Bend into that front knee, kicking it back, warrior three. Keep your hips square to the floor. Flex into your back foot. Exhale, release your hands to the floor, standing splits, right leg stays high. Maybe you want to try grabbing your ankle with your left hand. Slowly bend into that front leg as you lower the back foot down, coming into a warrior two. Taking a moment here to breathe. Straighten into that front leg. Pivot the toes, prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Hands at hips. Inhale, shine the heart up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab it onto your ankles, or you can bring your hands to the mat. Taking 5 breaths here. Inhale, give yourself a halfway lift, so flat back. Hands come back to the center of the mat. Plant the left hand down, right hand comes up, take a twist. Exhale, release the right hand down. Switching sides, twisting up, left hand comes up. Exhale, release it down. Walk your hands to the front of the mat as you pivot your toes to face the front. Framing that front foot, stepping it back. Move through a vinyasa and meeting down or facing dog on your exhale. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, mountain pose. Sitting it back, chair pose. Hands at heart center. Dip forward, twisting to the left, right elbow to left knee. Maybe open your arms. Gaze up towards your left hand. Inhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet about hip distance apart. Take your peace fingers, grab onto your big toes. Another forward fold here, flat back on your inhale. Exhale, pull yourself down, elbows come out. Release your toes from your fingers. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Left knee comes with you this time. Take your right hand, grab onto your left foot. Another revolved hand to foot pose. Straighten into the left leg. Left hand comes behind you. Find your breath, squeeze your core and your balance here. Then switch your gaze to the back of your mat. Find something to focus on to help your balance. Release the foot from the hand, keeping it lifted, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior three, kicking that foot back. Flex into the back foot. Exhale, return the hands to the mat, standing splits. Maybe grab the ankle with your right hand. Check in with your breath here. Are you breathing? Bend into that front knee, lowering the back foot, coming into warrior two. Taking a full round of breath here. Straighten into the front leg, pivot the toes, another prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Take whatever arm variation you choose this time around. You can interlace your hands behind your back. You can bring them back down to the floor, whatever you choose. Maybe you have an inversion in your practice. We'll be here for 5 breaths. When you're ready, inhale, give yourself a halfway lift. And walk your hands to the front of the mat. Bringing that front foot, moving through a vinyasa or it's right in downward facing dog on an exhale. And then lower the knees down to the mat. Just come to a seated position for a moment. We are going to play around with a little handstand drill. I don't know if this is the technical term, but I call them fairy dogs. I learned it from a teacher that used to teach here. Her name was Lauren. Maybe you know fairy dogs, maybe you don't. Basically what it is, I'll show you. We're going to start at a downward facing dog. And then we're going to take a deep step in. It's okay if your heels don't touch. Don't worry about that. And then on an inhale, we're going to shift forward, gaze about a foot in front of you. And as we do that, we're going to lift a leg. Then as we exhale, we're going to pop off of that back foot. Now, if you have a block, grab your block. If you don't have a block, that's okay. We can still do this without one. The reason I want you to use a block here, and I'll show you where I want you to put it, is I want you to focus more on that standing leg rather than the one that's lifted. This is where all the power comes from, and this is where all the control comes from. So when you come in your downward facing dog and you take a step in, I want you to take your block, whatever foot you choose to start with, the opposite one, wedge it between your upper thigh and your abdomen, and squeeze it. Then you're going to inhale, lift your foot high. Shift forward and exhale, keeping that block tight against your body. Another reason why I like to use the block during this drill, because if we focus more on the foot that's lifted, what's going to happen, you're going to kick off and your foot is going to go way too far behind you. And that's going to create a banana shape in your spine, and that crunches all of your weight to your lower back, which is never a good thing. So with the block, it keeps your mind more focused on that standing leg. And like I said, if you don't have a block, just try to focus more on that standing leg. So let's do one together, and then I'll let you guys play around on your own. Make sure you try both sides. And maybe after you try it a few times with the block, try it without the block. So let's come into a downward facing dog. Taking that step in, wedging that block. I'm going to start with my right leg high. Planting both hands. And again, use your whole hand when you have your hand on the mat. Palm and fingertips. All right, so inhale as you shift forward and lift the leg. Exhale, pop off onto that back leg. And really press the mat away with your hands. As you press the mat away, you're going to draw your shoulders are going to come close to your ears. and listen for your breath. I want you to breathe loudly. I mean, you're at home, so nobody can hear you anyways. I promise you, breath is so, so key here. And make sure you do the other side. Your hands, your fingertips and your palm are, I know I've said this before, but like your brakes. Your fingertips keep you from going too far forward. Your palm keeps you from falling back. So if you find that middle ground, your fingertips and your palm should be working real hard. Try it, like I said, try it a few times with the block both sides, and then maybe try it without the block. And if you are near a wall at your home and you feel more comfortable using the wall behind you, please do. My whole beginning of my handstand practice started with Paul the Wall, is what we call him. He's a great tool. When you're done playing around, let's come into a child's pose. There's no rush though. Keep playing if you're still working on it. All right, it looks like most people are in child's pose. So just take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. No rush to getting there. And we're going to move into half pigeon pose. So let's inhale our right leg high. Exhale, bring the knee through, lowering it down by your right wrist. Please feel free to do this on your back if that's more comfortable for you. Getting yourself set up, make sure your back leg is straight behind you. Once your legs are set up, inhale, shine the chest up. And then a long exhale, slowly lowering down to your own degree. You can use that block to rest your forehead on. Or you can come all the way down to your mat, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders if they're not already. Lifting the chest up. Pressing the hands into the mat as you slowly release your knee from underneath you, coming into a three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hips up. Staying here or come into flip dog or wild thing. And coming back around into downward facing dog, releasing that right leg down. Switching sides, you know where to go. Left leg comes up. Setting yourself up, half pigeon pose. Coming down to your own degree. Inhale, coming back up. Slowly releasing that knee from underneath you. Three-legged dog, left leg is high. Once again, bending the knee and opening the hips up. Coming into flip dog, if that feels right for you today. And coming back around if you're in flip dog. Lowering the left foot back down. Inhale as you look forward. And exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat and lowering down to your seat. Bring your hands out in front of you, palms in, boat pose. Legs are up to 90 degrees. Engage your core here. Just here for a couple breaths, and then we're going to slowly lower down to our backs. Going as fast or as slow as you feel you want to go today. Coming into bridge pose once you've reached your mat. Bend your knees, soles of the feet down on the mat. Bring your heels close to your seat. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Maybe interlace your hands. Bring your chin to your chest. If you have your hands interlaced, use them to press into the mat to gain more height. Maybe come up onto your toes. One more inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly release down. Release your hands. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. And we'll do a wheel pose next. Feel free to do another bridge. If you want to try wheel, set yourself up just as you would for bridge. But bring your hands by your shoulders, fingers pointing in. And first lift your hips. And then press your hands into the mat. You can come up on your toes if it feels a little better. Press your hands into the mat. Work to straighten your arms. Pressing your chest towards the back of the room. Keep breathing. And slowly and carefully come back down. And again, windshield wipe your knees side to side. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug here. Squeeze it out. And then grab onto the bottoms of your feet. Happy baby pose. Pulling your knees towards your armpits. Close your eyes. Maybe sway side to side. Release your feet from your hands. And cross the right leg over left for twisted root. And we're going to drop the knees down to the left. Arms come out to a T. If this feels like too much, just stack your knees. Gaze to the right. Really breathe into that twist. If you want a little bit more in this pose, take your left hand to grab onto your right foot. Then straighten into that right leg. Deep inhales, you come back to center. Uncross your legs if they are. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Release them as you cross your left leg over right. Dropping your knees over to the right. Arms at a T, gaze to the left. Again, if you want to try that, taking right hand, grabbing onto left foot, straightening into that left foot, with that left leg. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Give yourself one more big hug. And send the legs up high. If you want to do legs up the wall, feel free. Otherwise, just lift your legs up. Arms at your sides, palms up. Close your eyes, feel your breath. Feel free to go into a shoulder stand or stay right here. If you're in shoulder stand, moving into plow pose. And slowly coming back down, bring your legs back to the mat. Soles of the feet to the mat. Butterfly out your legs for Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined butterfly pose. Bring one hand to your heart, one to your belly. Close your eyes. Breathe. And straighten into your legs, come into Shavasana, our final pose, resting pose. Once again, settle in here. Let go and breathe. Know all the hard work is done. I will guide you out when it is time. Start to bring some awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your arms overhead. Full body stretch. And bend your knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat as you roll onto the right or the left side. when you're ready, we'll make our way up to a seated position. Eyes closed. Your hands to your knees, palms up or down. Let's take 3 breaths together. Exhale it all out first from your lungs. Deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale out. Bring hands to heart center. Give yourself gratitude for showing up on your mat today. And give your body gratitude for all that it does for you. Thank you for letting me guide you through this practice today. From my heart to yours, namaste.